I've lived my life as a New Zealand male, not really sure where to fit in. Despite our sport-dominated media, I would sooner change the channel to a cartoon than watch a televised game of rugby. See, I've never really liked watching or playing sport. I enjoy poetry, listening to the rain, romantic comedies, and sometimes I cry. So where in the world can I call home? As with any young man, I've had my fair share of questions in life. Most of them get answered through experience. But being an unsporty nerd in a country that pretty much defines masculinity by how skilled someone is at rugby, I'm forced to ask myself, am I a man? Our country's media shows our males and manly women who men are supposed to be. There's Fred Dagg or the Spates boys, and while their characteristics aren't implicitly sport, they still teach us to be the good Kiwi bloke or the hard man. They've still told me my whole life that I don't qualify as a male in this country. Is there hope for a guy like me to find a sense of belonging? Well, maybe. In 2004, the country was rocked when All Black Ma Nonu ran onto the field wearing eyeliner. All the old fogies and blokes were destroyed, as one of the men who needed to be super hard and super tough had just done something super gay. Well, that's how they saw it. This of course led to an even bigger controversy, with accusations that our country is homophobic, which is interesting considering Nonu isn't actually gay. Well, he might be, I don't know, I don't actually follow sport. One of my New Zealand role models is Rob Moody, who, despite owning a farm, being heterosexual and as a Kiwi, always wears pretty dresses. Aww. Moody just likes wearing pretty things. In my eyes, this man is one of the most masculine examples I've ever come across. He's of the Kiwi bloke generation, but he just spat in the face of those ideals and did what he wanted. He became the man he wanted to be, and in a country where anything that isn't sport is considered traitorous, you've got to be pretty brave to do something like that. Does bravery translate to masculinity? Or is following the orders of New Zealand males what makes us a man? See, I don't think sport is necessarily masculine. I don't think wearing stubbies and being skilled at rugby is what makes you a man. Maybe being manly is being okay with who you are. Having the confidence to wear eyeliner or dresses. Our media tries to define our culture, to tell us as a gender who we are, how we should act. But perhaps that representation is actually just a desperate grasp at a time that once was. With all the conjecture and arguments, it's hard to know what makes a man, especially in New Zealand. So I'm forced to ask myself, am I a man? I hope so. Maybe I should embrace the other side of New Zealand male culture. Maybe I should explore the world of Kiwi blokeism. You never know, I may like what I find.